3D is everywhere, it seems, in TV shows, movies, and in printers. Yes, there are printers that can produce a full 3D product that in many cases has working parts. It's like using a printer as a manufacturing tool or a quick way to produce a working prototype. An Ottawa firm is now selling these high-tech printers. This little gadget full of moving parts was produced on a printer. So was this working wrench. So was this spring with a ball inside.
Add a couple of items, add an item to this build plate. This is essentially the items I'm planning to build.
Corey Alacqua has been in the printing business for nearly 20 years. For this new generation of printers, it all starts on a computer design program. Design your item, then you can move it around, even have several items as part of one print job. Once that's done, send the file to the printer, just like any other print job. But in this case, because of the complexity of the file, it can be 20 minutes or more to send a file. All right, so now we did the work on the computer, we've sent the file to the printer. What happens next?
So, Paul, the hard part now is just to put it online.
Printer operation has been kept as simple as possible. Alacqua says a big effort made to ensure the printer is simple enough for any office setting. No need for special staff. The midline unit costs about $60,000. A smaller one, $15,000. Top-end models, $200,000. The printer lays down hundreds of microscopic layers of plastic.
Looking at what applications people may have for this technology is the wrong approach. We're telling people about the technology, and they're telling us about how they can apply it to what they do, how they can improve what they do or expand because of the technology.
As printer prices drop, the market is opening up. The company behind these printers is U.S.-based, and they've had 3D printers in the market for some 20 years. But the previous printers were much more expensive and complicated. Now, a finished item can be a prototype or a working product.
What you have is really hard, durable plastic models that allow not just form and fit, but actually some functional testing, which is vitally important to the engineer or designer that needs to ensure that their part actually works. What we're seeing now in this next generation is the ability to take the technology down to a user-friendly form factor, reduce the price point, and then you're able to go to a much broader audience.
Some models of printers use a wax support form, and once the printing is done, then the finishing process involves melting away the wax in an oven. In other models, there's a support tray, and the plastic must be cleaned, then exposed to ultraviolet rays in order to cure the plastic. And once cured, the item can be sanded, painted, even covered in metal.
The technology certainly eliminates a lot of steps towards getting that final project out.
I believe it has to be in the $7,000 to $10,000 range to get really broad adoption, and we do have plans to break into that price category within the next couple of years.
They have been doing models in the past, but always had to rely on a service. Now they don't. I'm also seeing companies that have never done it before are going, ooh, look what we have here. What can we do with this? Wow.
As a salesperson, Steve Burke says he finds companies are interested and they're considering how to build this new opportunity into current procedures.